Go.
Go check out igsky.com if you're looking for some cheap FIFA 16 coins. Use Rossi for an 8% discount. Enjoy the video. Hello guys, Mr. Rossi 1990 here, and we are back with another episode of the Diamond Effect. Now, it's been a while since we did the last one of these because I said back along that I wanted to wait till Team of the Season came out until I fully did this because that's when obviously the better cards are out. So I'm going to recap the series right now and tell you what it's all about. Basically, you see we're rocking the 4-5-1 formation. This is the series where I rock Rafa. You guys know that I pack pulled this Rafa the other day. He hasn't got the best record for me so far, but this is the series I always use a regular Rafa in, so we've changed him for that one. But the idea of the series is you can kind of see a diamond type of shape in the 4-5-1 formation, where you've got the two cams, the centre mid and the striker. What I do is I pick one club. For today's episode, it's going to be Tottenham or Spurs, whatever you want to call them, which have a number of Team of the Seasons. You can actually get a full Team of the Season one with Spurs. You could go for 4 players, but for this one in particular, I'm going to use an inform as well as 3 Team of the Season cards because I feel that makes a better diamond in my opinion. But you can let me know in the comment section below what you make of that. What we do is we play 3 games, potentially 4 or 5 games, seeing how things go down. And I give you a run of how well I think the team plays. Obviously, the 4-5-1 is quite a difficult formation to play amazing football in. It's not one of my favourite formations, but it's the best formation for this series. And I get used to it after a while. But I'm going to put in the players now, and we'll start with the centre mid, where you've got options. Obviously, it doesn't have to be all Team of the Season players. If you want to do this in your own time, let me know in the comment section below what you went and used for your team. But in the concepts, in the centre mid, you can go Dembele, Ali, Bentaleb. You know, you've got options there, you can see them all. But the player we actually went for, I do believe, is actually labelled as a CDM, which is Dembele. You could have gone for Eric Dyer's Team of the Season card, but I thought Dembele in that centre midfield role, where there he is, turns blue, is an absolute joy. He was a really good player there as well. He broke up play quite a lot. In another game, he would probably more suit maybe a more attacking role because he's got the good shooting on him, but he's a very all-round card, so close to being a full 80 card. He's one of a number of players. I think his pal over here is one of them as well, which is going to be Dele Alli, 85 rated. Yeah, he's so close to being a full 80 card as well. I like Dele Alli on this game. I thought he was fantastic. In this left-sided cam role, he did a wonder job for me. He scored 3 goals in the 4 games. He's just over 100k when I got him. Imagine he's probably dropping in price, but he's a lot of fun to use, and he links into nice teams, and is a very nice player. The next player I went for over here is going to be Eriksen's 86 rated inform, which is another nice card. As you can see, he got 4 games. We played 4 games with this team. There'll probably only be 3 in the highlights, I do believe, unless I mean, maybe 4 in there. I can't remember how many I recorded. But he scored 1 goal and 4 assists. He's a very nice card. Again, he cost me just over 100k as well. So at the end of the video, you'll see the cost of the diamond and how much I like the diamond out of 10. So you'll see that. And obviously the striker is going to be the 93 Team of the Season, Harry Kane, who's scored me 2 goals in 4 games with 1 assist. Now, not the best ratio, but like you got to consider this is my first time using the 4-5-1 in a long time, so I've got to quite get used to it. But I enjoyed Harry Kane. I thought he was a threat going forward. He seemed really pacey. 83 pace isn't exactly slow, but you don't necessarily seem as if Harry Kane's fast, but he genuinely felt rapid in the games I was playing. As you can see, that is the diamond. So we've got Dembele, Dele Alli even, Kane and Eriksen. Like I said, you could have had Dyer and then maybe rocked Dembele Cam instead of Eriksen if you wanted to go for a full Team of the Season one. We've got our back lot of Rafa, Elasu, Chiellini, Barzagli, Berardi and Bataka just for a Leeds little bit over there. You can have anybody you like. And then Buffon. There's some options on the bench. When we don't use a Premier League team, my backlot is Lloris, Zuma and Koscielny. But obviously I didn't want them linking with Dembele because that would ruin the diamond for me. So I've swapped them out for the time being for the Juventus backlot, which is a fantastic one. Let me know in the comment section below if there's another team which you think are worthy of using for the diamond effect. If there's got like at least 2 Team of the Seasons from that one club, then that'll be awesome. Let me know who you want to be using. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go, well, I've already played the 3 games. I'm going to go edit them down and I'm going to commentate over them. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so going into the actual clips. Now we come up against our first opponent who doesn't have the best chemistry team. It's not a bad team though. He's got a couple of good players in there, including Walcott and Payet's in there as Dimitri Payet, whatever you want to call him. He's in there too. It's an okay team, but the chemistry obviously isn't going in his favour. But we're only going to do the highlights of this video in the form of goals. Now, let me know in the comment section below in the coming episodes. Would you like to see extended highlights? Also, such as the little things like, do you want me to change the kit to the actual team I'm using? So obviously, this was the first one. It's not necessarily a pilot episode because it's a series I've done before, and I know some of you people do enjoy on this channel. It's not as big a series as the Random Hybrid, and that's obviously going to continue. There is actually going to be a Random Hybrid out later today. As you can see in the background, I think is that Harry Harry Kane smashing that one home. That's what I mean by the pace abuse. No, this guy didn't have the best of chemistry, and therefore his defenders might not be up to standard, but he just blitzed past them. Look at this. Look at all that craziness in that. And the first 2-0 up in that game, went into halftime. They're only 2-0 up, even though it looked like we should have had a lot more in the game. That's why I'm kind of thinking, you know what? I was definitely getting the grips of the formation. It was a formation, like I said at the beginning of the video, I haven't used it a little bit of time. But it's a bit of Dele Alli, and that's why I enjoyed about Dele Alli. He could pick up the ball and just run at defenders, and he looked like he would actually do something with it. That's a tidy finish at the end of it as well, to put us 3-0 up in that game. But he looked like he was going to cause damage every time he got the ball. Sometimes you get a player and you think, running with it, and it looks like they're going to lose the ball, but he looked like he was going to do something. And he's actually a player I'm interested in using in the random hybrid in incoming days. So if you want me to do that, let me know in the comment section below as well. Write all kinds of stuff in the comment section below. As you can see, that guy went on to rage quit that game. We ended up winning 3-0, of course, which is not a bad result, to be honest. But again, it was not a great result because the guy didn't have great chemistry. And you can see by the shots we had, we probably should have done a lot more. But we'll go into the second game. This guy had a much better team. He actually had a pretty nice team. He's got a few players in there who do have like Team of the Season cards. Quite a few of them actually do have Team of the Season cards in that team. But obviously he's got the regular, and some of them he got the informed versions or whatever. Maybe didn't have many coins or whatever, which is fair enough. But he's a very good opponent, actually. I mean, that was the first half. Not a lot happened at all. Like I said, I'm only showing goals. There was 1 or 2 okay chances, but it took until the 88th minute. Or 89th minute by the time the goal goes in, really. We get the ball with Harry Kane on a yellow card, takes on 2 defenders. He just... terrible defending from my opponent. He slide tackles when he didn't need to. It's something which I would do personally. And Harry came with a heart celebration there. In the 89th minute to win that game. It was such a close match that it could have gone really either way in that sense. But luckily for me, I picked up the goal of Harry Kane. As you can see, he just brings out his defender in a second. His slide tackle, and I completely sold him. And then that defender's then out of the game. And Harry Kane, lovely finish. In the 90th minute actually went down. As you can see, we probably deserved to win the game. It was a 50-50 game. But we'll go into the third and final game. It's got a pretty nice team, actually. It's a 4-2-3-1, one of the formations which I quite like on this game, without the wingers, just the free cows. And we start things off pretty poorly here. In the 5th minute, we give the ball away, and as you can see there, Aguero had put that one away quite nicely already to put him 1-0 up in that game. So that was pretty annoying, and it didn't get any better from there. As you can see, he blitzes me down the wing with this guy. I'm not too sure who that is, but he's absolutely tearing me to shreds. And he passed it. I think that's Jordan Henderson who smashes it in the back of the net for him to be 2-0 up in this game now. And it wasn't the ideal situation for us, unfortunately. But as I said, this guy actually had a pretty decent team, and sometimes it's not the diamond effect's fault that we can see goals, because obviously that's the attacking aspect of it. But we get a free kick here, and I pass it across to Elisu, who smashes it top bins. But if you look at the highlights in a minute, how well does he do to ride this tackle coming in at him now? Look at this. He gets the ball, takes on his first man, but look at that. He rides that tackle beautifully. Could have easily gone down for a penalty, but he smashes it in the top corner. And unfortunately for me, that was how I went into half-time, and that's also how I went into full-time. We didn't do much in the second half at all. It ended 2-1, but look at the stats. I feel a little bit hard done by there. But we're going to go into the overall things now. Let's see what we make of this diamond. So as you can see on your screen right there, the diamond did cost around 644k. You probably could pick them up a lot cheaper if you bid them on open bids. Sorry, I got them on buy it nows. The best player, in my opinion, was Dele Alli. I enjoyed him a lot. He looked like a threat. Harry Kane was good, but I almost expected too much of Harry Kane. He didn't necessarily let me down, but he didn't feel as good as Dele Alli, who I was kind of going into it not too sure about. He felt really, really good. And I've heard a lot of people say that they don't like Dele Alli's team of the season on this game, but for me, personally, I thought he was quite good. 7 out of 10 overall rating. Definitely there's teams out there which could do a better job. It's not bad though. I would recommend giving it a go. Maybe if you're liking this series, go try their regular cards first. And if you do enjoy the team, then go for it. But the 4-5-1 formation is definitely a formation which will take me a little bit more time to get into. But as this series goes on, I'm going to smash it. Let me know in the comment section below who'd like me to do next. Arguably, or ideally I should say, go for about 2 Team of the Season cards at least. I'm thinking of somebody like maybe Atletico Madrid, because they've got Griezmann, they've got Koke. They may well have 1 or 2 more okay players in there as well. Or I don't know, to be honest. There's obviously some Team of the Seasons coming out again soon, so that'll be cool. The Leicester one might be quite good with Jamie Vardy. You couldn't get Mahrez in there, though. That's the only problem I've got, because obviously we can't use wingers in this series. That's the whole point, is central players. So we could do Vardy, Kante, Drinkwater. They're all blue. And there's probably another one in there somewhere who gets a blue card. Maybe a purple card, because I've got a few of them. But hopefully you have enjoyed this. Or, like I said, it's not necessarily a pilot episode, because I know the series does well. But smash the like button if you have enjoyed it. It's going to be a random hybrid out later around Team of the Season Adoris. So hopefully you can look forward to that. Smash the like button, like I said, subscribe if you're new. I'll catch you next time, and bye-bye. Boo! Titty!